Today we are going to do something really simple, but it makes a delicious dessert. But before we get to that, we have a mail call. Now, I've had quite a few people tell me that they mailed me Christmas cards or other things, and I haven't received them yet. Not your fault. The mail just seems to be moving very, very slowly at the moment. I used to call it snail mail, but I think I'm going to call it sea anemone mail from now on. Why? Well, the sea anemone is the slowest moving creature on Earth. When it's really wanting to get out there and get places, it moves at an astonishing 2 inches per hour. There you go. That's about the rate our mail seems to be moving these days. So I don't know if things have gotten blown away by the tornadoes in Kentucky and that area, or washed away by the floods and torrential rains in British Columbia, but to this point, quite a few cards that people have said they've sent have not arrived. But I did receive a card today in the mail, and it is from Sundry Girl, Jen. On the front it says, "For my special friend at Christmas." And inside, as you can see, she wrote me quite a bit, but I'll just read the briefest part. "Dear Ian, Glennis, Browan, and family, you enrich my life in so many ways with your wonderful gift of friendship. Here's hoping your Christmas is as special to you as you are to me. A very joyful and Merry Christmas to you, and an extraordinary, magical, peaceful, safe, prosperous, beautiful 2022 New Year ahead. May the Holy Spirit bless you and keep you always. We love you so much, Jen and Javi." And Javi is her little dog. So anyway, thank you so much, Jen, for a beautiful card. And we are still in the Christmas season for the Eastern Orthodox Church. So it was late for regular Christmas, but definitely on time for Orthodox Christmas. Thanks again. Hopefully, as other cards in that trickle in, I'll be able to do mail calls for them as well. If you don't know Jen at Sundry Girl, I'll put a link in the description so you can go and check her out. All right, what are we going to do today? Well, today we are going to make a super, super easy cheesecake. We're making a blueberry cheesecake. What are you going to need? You're going to need 4 things. You're going to need a graham cracker crumb pie crust. I'll put a recipe for the one I make at the end of the video if you want to make your own, or you can buy one pre-made at the store. For the ingredients, for the main part of the cheesecake, you're going to want a 250 gram packet of cream cheese. It'd be a little over 8-ounce package in the States, but that's all you can get is an 8-ounce. 8-ounce will work. You're going to want a cup of blueberries. These were frozen blueberries. And you're going to want 2 tablespoons of honey, and that's it. So I'm going to move the camera over and we're going to get... All right, after we've softened our cream cheese up, we'll put that in our mixing bowl here. And let's kind of mush it out a little bit with a fork. Or if you want to use your mix master, again, you can certainly do that. Now into that we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of honey. Now you can measure it out. I kind of eyeball it myself. But about 2 tablespoons of honey. And then we're going to add our blueberries. Now the blueberries I'm using are frozen low bush, but you can use whatever blueberries you have, fresh or frozen, doesn't matter. It works just as well. And now we're going to mix that in really well. Now if you really are wanting to make it super easy, you can even use blueberry jam. I've seen people do that instead of using blueberries. But for this one, we're going to use the low bush blueberries that I had. Just mix that together well. And it's that easy. There's your filling. And now we just need to put it into the graham cracker crumb pie crust. Now if you're going to make your own graham cracker crumb pie crust, you'll have to do that in advance because it does require a tiny bit of cooking and it needs to chill in the fridge for a while too. So you can make it the day before or a few hours before. Now this is a no-bake refrigerator pie, so to speak, or cake. So you don't even have to worry about burning water because there's nothing, no heat involved, nothing to burn. Now, as you can see, I probably could have done almost a double filling for this particular pie. I may just come back and I think I will probably make another batch of this to fill this up. So, all right, so I made up a second batch and that was just enough to fill this. And it was my mistake. I forgot that the recipe I have is for a store-bought graham cracker crust pie filling or pie form, and they tend to be smaller and a bit shallower than this. This is the homemade. So if you're going to use a store-bought pie shell, follow the recipe as I gave it to you. If you're going to use a homemade pie shell, double the recipe. So it'll be 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese softened, 4 tablespoons of honey, and 2 cups of blueberries. And just blend them together and do it. And now we're going to put this in the refrigerator to chill. And once it's set up, we'll take a photograph of it and put it at the end of the video here for you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's recipe and I'll give it a try. We all have those oops moments when we're doing a video. And like I say, I forgot that my recipe was for a store-bought graham cracker crumb pie crust, and which are smaller and shallower. So like I say, if you're going to use a store-bought one, use the 1 packet, 1 8-ounce or 250 gram package of cream cheese, 1 cup of blueberries, and 2 tablespoons of honey. If you're going to use a homemade pie shell in a regular size pie plate, then you want to double that recipe to have enough filling. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this and we'll give it a try. Until Tuesdays with the Pilgrim, take care, stay safe, and God bless.